Hello, my little pretties. Welcome to our virtual Jack Show this year. Now, you guys are old pros at coming into the library for the Jack Show. This year, we won't have the live pumpkins like we do normally when you guys bring all those beautiful jack-o'-lanterns in, but I still have my permanent ones that you guys are used to every year. And at the end of the story, you're going to be able to see all of them. I'm going to walk around with the camera and show you all of them. But for now, we're going to read a story called The Vanishing Pumpkin. And it's written by Tony Johnston, but the pictures are by one of my favorite author and illustrators, Tommy DePaola. And this is a great little story. I love it. So let's just jump right in. The Vanishing Pumpkin. Here we go. All right. There was a 700-year-old woman, and there was an 800-year-old man. And they were rocking by the fire as the sun came up. "Old man," said the old woman, "the sun reminds me of something." "What?" asked the old man. "Pumpkins. And pumpkins remind me of Halloween, and that's what day it is." "Lucky lizards," croaked the old man. "Fetch the pumpkin we've been saving, and let's make pumpkin pie." The old woman would have done that, but the pumpkin had vanished from sight. She looked in the coffee pot. No pumpkin. She looked in the bed. No pumpkin. She looked in her purse of magic powders. No pumpkin, not a single one. "Snitched," she cried in a 700-year-old voice. "Our Halloween pumpkin's been snitched." "Great snakes," croaked the old man. "Who would dare snitch a pumpkin from an 800-year-old man?" And they set off down the road. They went as fast as a 700-year-old woman and an 800-year-old man can. In fact, they fairly flew. They met a ghoul perched on a fence post, and the old man flew up and hollered out, "Ghoul, where is it?" "Dunno," growled the ghoul. And he didn't. He didn't even know what it was. "Tell him what it is," suggested the old woman. "Our pumpkin," hollered the old man. "Where is it?" "Dunno," growled the ghoul. And he began to search for the pumpkin. He looked underneath himself. He looked behind himself. He looked behind the old woman. He looked behind the old man. "Stop that," cried the old man, "or I'll do you such a trick." "Oh, please do," growled the ghoul. So the old man made him thin as an onion skin. Can you see that? He's thin like an onion skin, kind of see-through. And he peered right through him, hoping to find the pumpkin hidden in a sneaky place. The old woman clapped and the ghoul clapped. Even the old man clapped at that trick, but they did not find the pumpkin. So the old man made him a normal ghoul again. "Where is that pumpkin?" croaked the old man. "I want my pumpkin pie." So they set off down the road. They went as fast as a 700-year-old woman and an 800-year-old man can. In fact, they fairly flew. And the ghoul came right behind. He wanted to see more tricks, and he wanted some pumpkin pie too. They met a rapscallion picking mushrooms, and the old man flew up and hollered out, "Rapscallion, where's the pumpkin?" whispered the old woman. "Exactly," muttered the old man. "Where is it?" Well, the rapscallion thought about that, and he looked behind a rock. No pumpkin. And he looked under his feet, which was hard to do. No pumpkin. And he looked in his mushroom basket. No pumpkin. "Will a mushroom do?" he asked. "Never," shouted the old man. "I shan't eat mushroom pie. It's pumpkin pie or nothing." "Then it's nothing," said the rapscallion, grinning. "Rapscallion, don't be fresh with an 800-year-old man," snapped the old man, "or I'll do you such a trick." "Oh, please do," said the rapscallion, grinning. So the old man turned him upside down, and there, between earth and sky, to shake the pumpkin out, the old woman clapped, the ghoul clapped, the rapscallion clapped, and even the old man clapped at that fine trick. But not one single pumpkin fell from the rapscallion, so the old man put him down again. "Oh, where is that pumpkin?" croaked the old man. "I want my pumpkin pie." So they set off down the road. They went as fast as a 700-year-old woman and an 800-year-old man can. In fact, they fairly flew. The ghoul and the rapscallion came right behind. They wanted to see more tricks, and they wanted some pumpkin pie too. And they met a varmint right then and there. The old man flew up and he bawled out, "Varmint, did you see a pumpkin go by? A big fat one?" "A great big fat one?" asked the varmint. "Yes, yes," cried the old man, jumping up and down. "Nope," said the varmint, and he laughed wickedly. "Wicked, wicked, wicked," shouted the old man. "I'll do such a trick for tricking me." "Oh, please do," said the varmint. So the old man turned him into a black cat and gave him lots of fleas. The old woman clapped, the ghoul clapped, the rapscallion clapped, the old man clapped at his own trick, the varmint scratched, but no matter how he scratched, he never scratched a pumpkin. So the old man brought him back again. "Where is that pumpkin?" croaked the old man. "I want my pumpkin pie." So they set off down the road, and they went as fast as a 700-year-old woman and an 800-year-old man can. In fact, they fairly flew. The ghoul and the rapscallion and the varmint came right behind. They wanted to see more tricks, and they wanted some pumpkin pie too. And then they met a 900-year-old wizard rocking by a fire as the sun went down. The old man flew up, and he saw that it was no fire at all. It was the pumpkin carved into a jack-o'-lantern and grinning from ear to ear. The old man felt like yelling, but you don't yell at a 900-year-old wizard because he might turn you into a lizard. "I borrowed your pumpkin," said the wizard. "Snitched," muttered the old man. "Borrowed? For my jack-o'-lantern. Nothing but the best for me." "Great grizzlies," moaned the old man. "I'll never have my pumpkin pie." "Pie," said the wizard. "That reminds me of something." "What?" asked the old woman. "Pie reminds me of pie. And when I finished my jack-o'-lantern, that's what I made for you." "Where?" the old man asked. "Oh dear," said the wizard. "It was just here." And he began to search for the pumpkin pie. He looked inside the jack-o'-lantern, no pie. He looked under his beard, no pie. He looked under his hat, and there it was, along with a bat. So they all sat down and gobbled it up. Now, what do you think of that? The end. I hope you guys liked that story. I did, and I certainly love the pictures in that one, and that big, beautiful jack-o'-lantern at the end. He fits right in with the rest of our guests here, correct? Yes. All right, guys. I'll see you soon, and enjoy the little tour around looking at the jacks that you're going to see right now, okay? Have a great one. See you later. All right, guys, welcome to our Jack show. You just heard a wonderful story. Now we get to see all of the Jacks. And they miss you. We're going to do the best we can so you can see them here. Look at all the wonderful Jacks here in the library. I like these guys. This one's a new guy this year. And there's our other ones up here. Happy faces. And I like this guy too. He's a new one too. His light's not working very well, so I put an extra candle next to him. And this picture, I love the picture. Look at all the jack-o'-lanterns in the picture. And the little cat. Hello. Oh, I see a ghost in the window. And those big piece of fabric with all my jacks on there. Well, hello there, happy fella. How are you two? I think they're friends. Like Frog and Toad. They'll be Squash and Pumpkin. And this guy lights up, actually, if you kind of tap him a little. There it is. All right. And there's a couple more. There is a light in there. It's kind of faint. Let's see if we can. There it is. All right. This is the big guy. We all remember him. And this is something new I got this year too. Look at this cute little house. It's Trick or Treat Cafe. And there's a couple little jack-o'-lanterns right there. And my kitty cat jack-o'-lantern. That's my favorite one right now. There you go. That's a carved one, but it's not real. It's like a foam. And who's this hanging out by the books? Hello there. And here we go on our table full. The green one. I really like the green light. Oh. And there's the tall fella. He looks pretty happy too. I like that his eyes look like little moons. There we go. Hello. I like that face too. And here's another tall one, but he has a different face. I like his eyes look like apple slices. There we go. One of my favorites right there. It's kind of unique. He reminds me of that pumpkin in one of the books. It's called The Ugly Pumpkin, actually. I might read that to you guys. And this one is one of my favorites too. Look at him. He's great. All right, guys. I'm going to back up a little bit. One final look at all the jacks that we have this year. There we go. It's not the same without all the ones you guys do, but we're doing the best we can. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.